Lab 16, example 3, we want to factor the trinomial. Any trinomial they throw at you is going to be of the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. This one is when a is not 1. So if a is not 1, first thing we're going to try is see if we can factor out anything from 6x squared, negative 26x, and negative 20. A greatest common factor between all of these numbers is 2. So I'm going to take out a 2. This is going to leave us with 3x squared minus 13x and negative 10. There's no other greatest common factors, and a is still 1. So we're going to factor this in portion part by the AC method. So a and c refers to this number, a and c. Our a is 3, and our c is negative 10. We're going to multiply them together to get negative 30. We're going to look at the factors of negative 30 and figure out which ones add to negative 13x, which is our b. So looking at the factors of negative 30, we have 1 and negative 30, and these could switch sides. This could be positive 30 and this could be negative 1. We have 2 and maybe negative 15, which could switch sides. And we have 3 and 10. Each one could be negative. Doesn't have to be the 10, but one of them has to be negative, the other has to be positive. So, which one adds to negative 13? Well, if we have, let's see, 2 plus negative 15 is going to give us negative 13. So this tells us what our pattern is. What we're going to do is rewrite this inner portion, this b. Instead of negative 13x, it's going to be 2x plus negative 15x. And then we'll be able to factor this inside portion by grouping. So rewriting this, we have 2 on the outside here. It's on the outside. We have 3x squared, and then we're rewriting our b term in terms of 2x and negative 15x. We can rewrite these in, doesn't matter which way, and you'll see why later, but I'm going to write negative 15x first. So negative 15x plus 2x minus 10. We want to have these two groups have similar factors so that we can factor out. Sometimes it doesn't matter, sometimes it does, but that's why I wrote the negative 15 first, because if we make this a group and this a group, it's easier to factor out terms if they have common factors. So we have 2 just hanging out here. Inside this first group, 3x squared minus 15x, we can factor out a 3 and an x. So we have 3x. We're left with x and negative 5. For this term, we're left, if we can factor out 2, we have 2x minus 10, we can factor out a 2. So factoring out a 2, we're left with x minus 5. And we'll notice that we have the same term here and here, x minus 5. So we can rewrite our inner portion as 3x plus 2 times x minus 5. And to just make this easier on the eyes, we can also just rewrite this as 2 times 3x plus 2 times x minus 5. No need for the outside brackets. And to always check your answer, you can always FOIL.